Hey, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Thanks for jumping on. Do me a favor, drop your city and state. Let me know where you're tuning in from. Like, share, tag, subscribe, all that good stuff. I'm broadcasting on everything but IG this morning, the very platform that I want to grow. But I can't broadcast on it right now because our business phone is going to be in operation soon, and that's the one I use, so I can't use that. But if y'all just first time jumping on our live, I'm Eric. My wife D is taking a short break. She's coming in later on. But just want to pop on and share some thoughts with you today. So, like I said, when you jump on, drop your city and state. If you are a business owner, drop your link. Drop your business link. You never know who may need your or want your services. All right. You never know who may need or want your services. Right now, I am packing some orders out. One in particular, that's an express. It's a priority express, so I got to get that out right now so the mailman can get it. And I want to make sure they get that order out. They did it yesterday, I believe. So let's see. 1 second. We're gonna get started in a minute, man. I want to give a platform time to let people know that I'm live because I think everybody's gonna want to. Well, everybody who's serious, I think they're gonna want to hear about this. Yeah. So, all right, got some people joining on. Got some likes. Appreciate it. Thanks for all the likes. And if y'all can share this, man, share this. It's gonna make sense. If you are a true business owner, if you're a true entrepreneur, if you're somebody who's looking to change your life and the life of those in your circle, you're gonna want to hear this. You're gonna want to hear this. I was up late last night thinking about this events that's taking place this week and last week in our store, and I was up early this morning um, thinking about this. One thing about business owners, man, we don't sleep. We get minimum rest. We do what we need to do. We get minimal rest, but we don't sleep. We nap, man. We pause. We break. In case you are just now joining the live, if it's your first time live with us. My name is Eric. We own a sublimation blanks and supply store in Columbia, South Carolina. The name of it is the Blanks Spot. Great day to you, Toya. Thanks for jumping on. Appreciate it. Getting this order together, man. Got some new customer. They want their stuff delivered to them expeditiously, and we want to make sure they get it. That's one thing I hate, man. I really hate holding on to people's items. You made the purchase. You decide to do some business with us. You made the purchase, and then holding on to your item. That's not cool. So every new customer gets a sample, 2-sheet sample of our amazing sublimation paper. Every customer that makes a purchase over $50 online, not in-store pickup, online, they get an amazing economy pack. Something that we created is 20 sheets of our paper. So if you make an order of $50 online, you're gonna get an economy pack. That's gonna be the 8.5 by 14. So yeah, I'm super excited this morning, man. Every day is a day to be thankful. and grateful because I know for a fact that somebody didn't make it today. And especially with my mission, with my assignment, I'm super excited to be entrusted with that assignment to fulfill it. So I'm going to go put this up front. This is our express one. I'm going to put this up front and I'll be right back. Make sure y'all like, share, tag, subscribe, all that good stuff. Yeah, I got some other orders to fill as well, but that was an express one. And like I said, I'm still going to send all the orders out today. I just want to make sure that one got to the post office. So if I'm in the middle of this and I can't do that fast enough, then I can make sure that they get their stuff. So let's see what we're talking about today, man. Let's see what we're talking about today. So, hey, check this out. If you're a business owner, drop your link. Please drop your link. You never know who may need or want your services. If you are a business owner, drop your link. If you don't want to drop, you don't have to. That's cool. So what was I talking about last night in my mind? What was going on in my head that I couldn't go to sleep? Some things happened. There's always opportunity to talk about it. There's always opportunity to learn and share with other business owners, people who find things important and things that they can add value to their life. Maybe something that I experienced or my wife experienced can help you. .com. All right. Hey, Miss Ben, thanks for jumping on. Maybe something that we experience can help you to not have to go through that issue that we might have incurred. Okay. Hey, great day to you, Facebook user. If I say user, that means your name ain't popping up. It ain't your fault. It's just the platform that we're on. So I appreciate you. Drop your city and your state. You did that. You dropped your city. I don't know who you are, but I appreciate you jumping on. If you are in our private group and you see this may sting a little bit. If you're a customer that's been coming into the store and you have been loyal to a point of shopping with us and doing business with us, this may sting a little bit. I want everyone to understand this is not directed to any one person. This is directed to everybody, to include myself. So I've always thought that business owners, the thing that separated business owners from consumers or customers or employees, I always thought that the thing that separated business owners from employees was their ability, the business owner's ability to take risks, all right? Their ability to take risks. A lot of people don't want to take that risk, therefore they don't want to be that business owner. But you got to understand that there is no reward without risks. There's no rewards without risk. And the epidemic, I like to say the epidemic, man. The epidemic popped up and everybody and their mama wanted to start a business. I believe even before then, everybody should have been a business owner. That's just my thoughts and my feelings. I wish I had been introduced to it long before I was introduced to it. It wasn't until I was like 43 that I was introduced to business ownership. But I began to understand, to research, and I began to understand what business ownership is and what control is and what entrepreneurship is. I began to understand that just by doing my research. And what I did understand is this very thing. In order to be a successful business owner, you got to switch the way that you think about things, the purchases that you make, the way that you act, the way you conduct yourself. You gotta switch the way that you think. You can no longer just be a consumer as a business owner. You are now a consumer and a business owner, which means that you accept a certain responsibility. You take on a certain amount of risks. We're a retail store, and as much as I want to compare myself to Hobby Lobby, to Michael's, to Joann's, I can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it, man. And the reason why I can't do it is they got the one up on us. The one up that they have on us is that they have the ability. They got more cash flow than us. They got more support than we have. They got the ability to do more things than we can do. So I can't compare myself to them. When people ask what we do, I may mention their name. I may mention their company's name. I may, give an example. Hey, this is something similar that we do. We are a crafting store in those respects. But I can't compare myself. I'm not on the same level as Joanne. We're not on the same level as Joanne's, Michael's, or Hobby Lobby, because they got all kind of backing. They got all kind of corporate backing. Yeah, they got all kind of corporate funding. But I can strive to be better than them, and we can build something bigger and better. I believe that. The same holds true as a smaller business, because there's different levels in business. Okay, there's the wholesaler, and then there's the retailer. Okay, there's things in between there, but there's the wholesaler, and then there's the retailer. And I want you to think about it like this: you got the farmer, and then you have the grocery store. You have the farmer and the grocery store. Now, even though the grocery stores are huge conglomerates and they make way more money than farmers, but you got to be the producer. The producer, right? The grocery stores are nothing more than distributors. So I'm in a sense, I'm a distributor. But even at that, there's different levels of distributors, because it's all about money. It's also about mindset. We still get a lot of people who start their businesses, and smaller businesses start up, and they want to compare themselves to retailers, and there's no comparison. Another thing I learned, and y'all gonna like this. Another thing I learned is that those big box companies, they accept more risk. Those big box companies, those big corporations, they accept more risks than us smaller companies. They do. They accept more risks. And they have to. The more risk you accept, the more rewards. Good day from Bermuda. All right. What's going on? I appreciate you jumping on. Here's the deal. For all of the smaller businesses, I'm talking about the people who are doing crafting from their homes, people who are making things, designing things, creating things. You can't compare yourself to us as business owners at our level. And like I said, whoever sees this, a lot of people gonna get stung. They're gonna think that I'm trying to sit on a high horse, but that's not the case. Let me explain this to you. We're taking a different level of risk than you're taking. A different level of risk. See, platforms like Amazon, platforms like Walmart, platforms like Target, and I say platforms because they turned not only into a business, but they turned into a marketplace. All these marketplace type franchise, I don't say franchise, chained companies, they've messed it up for people like me. Charzay, thanks for jumping on. I appreciate it. DIY Cricket Boss, thanks for jumping on. I appreciate it. They made it bad for people like me. Because see, especially with Amazon messed it up for the whole kit and caboodle of us. See, once again, if you're just jumping on, I'm talking about risk versus reward. And as business owners, we decide to consciously accept more risk than an employee. Okay? We decide consciously to take more risk. We accept it. But people like Amazon, places like Amazon, has messed it up for everybody. Because with their refund policy and their return policy, they allow consumers, which some are business owners, to make returns and get refunds for any and every reason. Smaller businesses can't live like that, though. That's a conversation we're going to have this morning. Smaller businesses can't live like Amazon and Walmart and Target and Best Buy and Home Depot. We can't live like that. See, Amazon started that crap. The customer's always right. They didn't start that part, but they implemented policies, return and refund policies that make the customer think that, hey, I bought something and I don't like it, so I'm going to send it back. Who gets hit? Amazon took their fee. The business owner that supplied that item or that product has lost the fee. And now what happens is they got to restock that item in hopes that the customer didn't damage it. It didn't get damaged back on shipping, and that they can move that product. So they lost money twice. They invested money in purchasing it. They put the money on an Amazon platform or a marketplace platform to sell to the public to get more eyes on it. And then when we agreed as business owners, and I say we because we have an Amazon store as well, we agreed to Amazon's rules to the customer's always right. They can return it if they don't like it. Then we get stung with restocking that inventory. The only thing that we can do is possibly charge a restocking fee, but we can't do it on that platform because we made an agreement. Meanwhile, it's business owners like me, like you, us, who are returning those items to other business owners. Somebody gonna hear me in a minute, man, because what's happening is this. Amazon has made it easy for business owners not to accept responsibility. It ain't gonna be popular, but it's gonna be true. It's not gonna be popular, but it's gonna be true. That's the problem. That is a problem. That same risks, the same risk that you were willing to take in the beginning, you were just waiting. You were just waiting to say, hey, you know what? But it ain't my fault. So I need my money back because I'm a small business owner. I'm a smaller business owner as well. And we need our money. So we can't afford to play the game that Amazon, Target, Walmart, all these other big box companies that freely accept returns and refunds. We can't afford to play that game because if we play that game too long, then we're going to go out of business. Matter of fact, you can't afford to play that game. Imagine you making something custom for somebody. You making something custom for the blank spot. And the blank spot pays for it. Or maybe they don't. But they pay for it. And then they look at it and they get it and they say, well, you know what? I don't want it. It ain't what I thought it was. I'm holding it up and it don't look like the picture. But me as a business owner, I accepted the risk, and so did you on your other side as being a business owner. But now I want a refund. You can't sell that. It says the blank spot. Unless you find another company that says the blank spot. See, these conversations are not popular, especially with smaller business owners, with individuals who want to parade around and act like they're conducting business when they still consuming. I can hear somebody right now saying, hey, I know he's talking about me. Well, you know what they say about the shoe and it fitting. If the shoe fits, then yeah, go ahead and put it on. This ain't gonna be a popular broadcast. I don't see a lot of people sharing this broadcast. I don't even see a lot of people hanging around. Amazon has made it popular for business owners to backtrack and not accept responsibility. Meanwhile, we want to be treated like a big box company, or you want to treat us like big box companies and say, hey, you should take this back. You should refund me. You should return this. You should accept this return. And meanwhile, we're saying, okay, what about restocking fees? What about all the things that we had to go through to get it? See, we're the ones that did the research on the vendors. Yeah. And I get it. I definitely get it, man. I truly understand. There's a lot of people who are not going to agree with me. And we can agree to disagree all day long. But at the end of the day, you got to ask yourself, are you willing to take and accept the responsibility? I was up late last night and early this morning thinking about what I was going to say. And I wrote some stuff down and I was going to post it in the group. And I'm going to be honest with you. Be perfectly honest with you. Not that I'm in my feelings, but I hadn't been posting to the group like I've been posting previously because of the lack of responses and the lack of engagement that we've been getting. But also because I've been busy building my business. And it's a whole challenge to manage a store, to manage platforms, to manage social media platforms, and nobody's actually engaging. But I'm gonna share something with you, okay? This is what I wrote. I want you to kind of walk with me on this. And I said all of this already. If you're just jumping on, this is Eric from the Blank Spot. We're talking about risks versus rewards. And as a business owner, we accept a certain amount of risk, okay? But what I said was, and I'm going to say it again, I'm reading what I wrote. Platforms like Amazon has changed the game. Remember, business owners separate themselves from consumers. And they agree to accept certain risks and rewards, or certain risks in their business. With those risks, they're going to get some rewards. Okay? They separate themselves because everybody don't want to take that risk. Everybody don't want to invest the amount of money that it takes or the amount of time that it takes to grow. Everybody don't want to do that. And that's true. Business owners take more risks. And we're proud of that. Even though it's scary sometimes, we're proud of that. But platforms like Amazon changed all that. They spoil business owners with the customer service policy, basically allowing customers to return any and everything for any reason. That mindset has made its way into smaller businesses, smaller retail businesses like ours. And business owners who deal with us expect us or even demand, that we give the same free pass that the big box companies give. I want you to understand something. You got to ask yourself, not only is it fair, but is it realistic? Where's the reality in that? Think about it. After this conversation, the Blank Spot is either going to lose some customers that were only hanging around for freebies, or they're going to gain the respect of business owners, and they'll understand more of what's going on. One or two things going to happen. Either way, I'm okay with it. Either way, it's good with me. What you can't do, though, as a business owner / consumer, what you can't do is you cannot feel like you have the ability to control somebody else's business. Can't do that. That's out of touch with reality, especially if you're not controlling your own business. Something to think about. Not everybody's going to agree with what I said. And some people are even going to have a problem with how I said it. But I'm convicted. And in my conviction, I feel it's the truth. And being that that's my truth, I firmly believe and stand firm on what I'm saying. We got to start accepting responsibilities as business owners. Miss Ben says she agrees with me exactly. You know, DIY Cricket Boss says, hey, you guys always give good information. That's so true. I appreciate it. There's one thing about the truth, though, man. The truth is expensive. The truth is expensive and it's free all at the same time. Either moved the tape or didn't put it back. I'm overlooking. Yeah, the truth is expensive, but it's free at the same time. You got to ask yourself, do you really want to hear the truth? Truth may sting, because there's some truth out there about me that I might not want to hear. That don't make it any less than the truth. But a lot of people are not going to agree with what I'm saying because it is true. My daddy always said, a hit dog will holler. That's a crazy saying, right? A hit dog will holler. Ain't that something? But it's true, man. Most business owners, smaller business owners, getting into whatever they're getting into, whether they're making things, whether they're doing drop shipping, whether they're getting into retail, whatever the case may be, they're taking some type of risk. But not every business owner is on the same level. When my wife was crafting, and she was heavily crafting, she was at a certain level. When she decided to take her business up to a retail business, she stepped up her game and she went to a different level. My wife can no longer operate on the same level as someone who's creating and selling. My wife now is a retailer. Some people are not going to understand what I just said, and some people may take offense to it. I don't think that we're better than anybody. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that we're on different levels. We have accepted even more risks. We buy every week. We have items coming in every week from vendors. Tens of thousands of dollars in items coming in. And in people's minds, they say, well, they can afford to take a refund or take something back or restock something. It's not a matter of if we can afford to do it or not. It's the principle of the thing. Because in the beginning, it's one person. And then it's two. And then it's 10. And then not only are we having an inventory reduction sale, we're having a going out of business sale. That's that part. We got to start understanding how to be business owners. TT's world, business owners will never be on the same level as another business owner. I'm glad you said it. Specifically because of their grind, because of their work ethic, because of their drive, because of the type of business that they're doing. I know I'm doing all kind of stuff, y'all. I'm cutting bubble wrap up too. There's several reasons why business owners will never be on the same level. I'm glad you said that. That makes a whole heck of a lot of sense to me. I hope somebody else gets it though. Hope somebody else gets it. I'm up late at night and early in the morning. I don't need anybody to pat me on my back. It's something I decided to do. But just because I decided to do it, that don't mean I didn't decide to be successful at doing it. We got to remember, I applaud all business owners who have jobs. And I know it's stressful and it can be challenging to work a full-time job and build a business. I realize that. But I hope you realize that you got the edge on a lot of people. Hope you realize you got the edge on a lot of people. That if you got a job and you got a business, you have leverage. if a business owner is not creating another stream of income while they're operating in their business, they're totally dependent on one stream of income. You gotta understand, you're a different animal if you have a job and you operate in a business. See, people quit their jobs too soon. And I know this is a whole different conversation, but I think it's relevant at the same time. People quit their jobs too soon, all because they like the rush and the excitement of being a business owner. Let me open up right quick. Excuse me, y'all. Hey, come on in, y'all. Come on in. If you're just jumping on, my name is Eric from the Blank Spot. We're talking about risk versus reward. If you're just jumping on, we're located in Columbia, South Carolina. A lot of people don't get it though, man. Let me see what you got. What you got? I'm different. I'm speaking from experience. I'm very different. That's TT's world. Appreciate that though. Shell Sweets, true, preach. Then they struggle harder. They don't have to, but most oftentimes they do. I'm thankful. I'm thankful that I'm gonna tell y'all something, right? I'm gonna tell y'all something. Before we started in this business, before my wife started crafting, we were in network marketing. And there's a lot of people who think negatively about network marketing. I'm looking for my blade. They think differently and negatively towards network marketing. But we took network marketing, which was a concept of financial education, and we took that and we shared that information. And I'm coming to you, TT. We took that information and we shared it with multiple people. It was some valuable information, and it's still valuable information. We're still a part of that company. And we took that information, and what we did was we began to share it with other people. And we began to create money. People say, well, how you create money? By ideas. Creating other streams of income by ideas. Yeah, that's what we started to do. And we created another stream of income using that money and those financial skills that we learned, and we started to apply them to business. We didn't just stop there. We began to do research. We began to teach and educate people on other things. And we built a network marketing business, which included building a team. And in building a team, we created passive income coming in. And we took some of that money, we put it aside for an emergency. We took some of that money, we invested, we took some of that money, and we started to get out of debt. But I think more importantly, we took the rest of that money and we started to build businesses. Because nobody took the time out to share with me, and I didn't take the time out to learn how important it was to have my own. Only thing I understood was having my own car or my own house. And I never understood the importance of having my own. Let me see. Charze say I work 3 jobs. I have 3 jobs. We're going to talk about that, Charze. I'm going to tell you right now. 3 jobs for 3 people. 2 jobs for 2 people. I got some information I can just give to you. I can give something to you that hopefully is going to help you to ease some of that stress and pressure of you working all them jobs. You got to learn how to, we have to learn how to shift our income back into our household. One of the things about being business owners, the responsibility. We got to learn how money works. We got to learn how the system works. We got to stop saying things like, if I want more money, I got to go sell more stuff. We got to stop thinking, hey, if I want more money, I got to get another job. We got to use strategies to incorporate strategies in our lives, in our business, so we can build multiple streams of income. TT said I got a full-time job and I own a business. My wife was like that for years. She was like that for years until we worked our way out of her working and she was able to retire from corporate America. But it took some time. It took a good 7 years and a plan and a strategy. Y'all just jumping on, man. Y'all probably wondering why I'm rambling. I'm going back and forth because I'm packing some packages as well. The store is open, but we're talking about risk versus rewards and how big business like Amazon, Walmart, Best Buy, Home Depot, Target have taken the responsibility away from business owners and given them a pass. Like, what this guy talking about, man? If you just jumping on, man, most business owners, small or otherwise, a lot of them don't feel responsible for the decisions that they make. Oh man, a lot of people ain't gonna like that. We waiting in the cut. We're waiting in the corner, in the wing, to point the finger at somebody else because we made a bad decision. Or because we made a bad purchase. We made a bad investment. You know what I'm saying? That ain't how it works. We got a shipment. Watch this. I'm gonna share something with y'all. A lot of this is we're always transparent. We got a shipment of 25-ounce frosted glass tumblers. We got 100 of them in. Now 100 is not a big number. And I'm thankful that my wife didn't order that many because even though she's dealing with the same vendor, a lot of times these vendors are not careful with packing packages. Well, guess what happened? Out of that 100, 10 of them are damaged. We can't even sell them on discount. 10 of them are damaged. Why am I talking about that? Because that's a risk that we decide to take when we order those tumblers coming from anywhere. Don't matter what we order them from, but anywhere. That's a risk that we took. We took that risk based off, hey, you know what? If they come, we can have them in our store, and there's something else we can offer our customers, and we can make some revenue. Other side of it is, if they come and they damaged, that's a loss. So we got 10% of them. 10% of them are gone. And we got to either figure out how to make that up or eat that up. That's the risk that a lot of business owners don't want to take. I'll just be real with you, man. It's easier for a lot of people to just go punch the clock and work a job because it's out of their control. I mean, you know, if I don't get paid, I did the work. And if I don't get paid, it ain't my fault. You get a lot of that. I witnessed a lot of that. That's the mindset because we've been conditioned and groomed to let other people feed us. Everybody's not built mentally. Everybody's not built mentally to own a business. That don't stop me from thinking that everybody should still own a business. I think so. It's too many times we start off wanting to be business owners. And that's as far as our research goes. Where's the level of responsibility? Where's the research about how to keep and control our money? About how to grow our money? About how to be better business owners? Where's that research? Where's our coaches? Where's our mentors? We're not willing to invest in that. You know why? Because to us, many of us, that's not a good investment. That's a bill. Let me see. I love those glasses. I ordered one to try and selenate on it. Okay. Yeah, hey, check it out, man. It's that, like I said, along with a lot of other things that we're doing in here, there's always going to be some risks that you take as a business owner. But you got to be willing to accept the risk. Everything don't always turn out. And that was the example that I wanted to make. Everything doesn't always turn out the way you want it to turn out. Out of 100 glasses, 10 of them broke. Now, a smaller business may look at that and be like, man, you know, I'm done. That's going to put me out of business. But you got to understand You got to understand what those risks are. And if you're not in a position to take those risks, you ain't going to be in a position to accept those rewards of being in business. That's just it. Simple as that. That's just it, man. So talk to me, man. What type of businesses do y'all have? What y'all running, man? What are y'all doing? Hopefully what I've been sharing is making some sense. Like I said, I'm not here to step on anybody's toes. That's not my intention. My intention is not to step on toes. My intention is to have a business conversation with business-minded people. Cake decorator. Okay. Cake decorator. What else we got? That's what TikTok says. So you're an artist, right? You do shirts as well. All right. So you're an all-around creator. All-around creator, man. I like that. I like people putting their creative juices to good use. I think that's cool. Clothing. All right. Talk to me. What else do y'all do? DIY cricket ball said, I'm just starting out trying to work 12-hour shifts. It's a struggle. Yeah. Hey, you know what? It is a struggle. But I truly believe that the risk is going to bring you a huge reward. And you got to believe that too. Because you're building something for yourself. Through it all, I made it. Hello, how you doing? Thanks for jumping on. You got to believe that you're doing something to better yourself, your family, and those who are around you. You got to believe that. Because I'm going to tell you, man, working a job is cool, but you can't pass no job off to your kids. They can't inherit that work. And they can't even inherit your work ethic. You can teach them, but if they ain't something they want to do, it ain't gonna work. You know what I'm saying? But I say stick with it. I say stick with it and give it some years. I think one of the biggest mistakes that people make in business is that one of the biggest mistakes that people make in business is they want it all at once. They want it all at once. And when it don't happen all at once, they give up, they quit, and they go back to what they was doing. It is a challenge. And I said this the other day, and I mean it. Just because the struggle is real, that don't mean it gotta be your reality. Just because something is hard to do, that don't mean that you gotta accept that as a reality. Anything that's hard is going to be worth working for. When you accept and take on that risk, you got some rewards coming, man. You're right. There's no longevity on the job. They already got your expiration date. They know when they're gonna let you go, or why they're gonna let you go. So you gotta learn how to leverage that job while you have it. And I think That's why it's so hard for a lot of business owners, because they don't know how to leverage their jobs. They don't know how to leverage their jobs, man. I didn't know how to leverage my job. You gotta think about this. This is free game. This is free game that a lot of people don't talk about in business. If you got a job and you work in your business, you got an opportunity to keep most of the taxes that are getting taken out of your check. And I'm not no tax professional. I'm not no tax preparer. I'm none of that stuff. Not a CPA. But it says specifically on the IRS.gov website that you can lower your taxes on your job and keep more of your money because you have a business. Those are the things that we learned and shared and built a company, built a income, built a company from that information. We shared that financial education with people who were either wanting to start a business. We shared that financial information with people who either wanted to have a better financial life. We shared the information with people who just wanted to do better all the way around. See, what you fail to understand is the IRS.gov is the where or the place that you start when you're in business. You want to find out every tax deduction that you're able to get. You want to look at everything that you're allowed to do as a business owner and somebody who has a job. But the first thing we do is we're more interested, many of us, in either getting a refund or we're so afraid of the IRS that we won't do our research. Or when somebody says something about lowering your taxes on your job, everybody gets afraid. But that's one of the biggest strategies that we use to build our business. We used our own money. Before we was even into business credit, we used our own money. It's called income for a reason, income taxes. And that's some of the information, part of the information that we shared. We showed people how to increase their cash flow by lowering their taxes on their job, increase the cash flow by shifting their mindset about how they're spending money. You know, you can't just make a budget and then say, hey, I'm gonna run a business. It don't work like that. You gotta understand how money works. And you definitely gotta know where all your money is. I don't wanna digress from the subject. Y'all just jumping on. We're talking about different Andrews. We're talking about risk and reward. Talking about risk and reward, man. Let me see what you got. Federal's a beast. Yeah, it is. It is. All sales final. Cakes paid in full, upfront, not responsible for damage once it's out of my possession. And none of us are in the form of shipping. And unfortunately, we have to put that out, because if we don't put that out, what ends up happening is business owners like yourself, or people who own businesses, should I say, they like to point the finger. Let me see. I've been doing cups. This DIY cricket. I've been doing cups, earrings, and shirts embroidered for friends and coworkers. Cool. Charzay, working at Children's Hospital, 7 on, 7 off. Wedding planner and t-shirts. Gotcha. That's nice, man. DIY cricket. That's why I like you guys' channel, because trying to help new businesses. Most businesses don't help each other. Hey, listen, you know what? Appreciate that one. This is what I learned. You can either learn everything on your own, and then you can either learn everything on your own and then make mistakes. You can get you a business coach for your particular business, and that's not to say that they're gonna know about the financial portion of business, or you can link up with some people who are simply trying to help folks. I'm gonna tell you, man, the company that we connected with, once again, they taught us financial education. But not only did they teach us financial education, we learned it. So we had to be receptive to it. It was some questionable things that we were being taught. And I say questionable because of the way we learned when we were younger. I want you to understand something. We've been conditioned and groomed to pay taxes. This ain't a tax bashing conversation. But we've been conditioned and groomed that we had to pay taxes. Not the case. Hey, welcome to the break spot. Door. Not the case. We only have to pay what we owe. But because we don't know how to legally lower our taxes, we end up overpaying. That's it. That's bottom line. We end up overpaying because we don't understand how the thing works. We don't understand it, man. And then we go through upset and angry because of something that we could have controlled. But we didn't do the research. We didn't understand. We didn't know. Hold on for a second, y'all.
You got 40? What about 30 seconds? How you feeling?
Maybe the half to make it.
That's it. Rest up. Yes, I'm looking at it.
Later on, yeah.
I need him to design these for you.
He'll be in probably about 1:30.
Okay.
Let me check, man. Good. All right, y'all bear with me, y'all. Y'all just jumping on, man. We're just talking about things that we can do now. Things that we can do now to improve our businesses, all right? Great day to you. Great day to you, Courtney. Thanks for jumping on.
Okay. 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 Right. Got it. Okay. Okay, so I just need to find somewhere to go for like 30 days or more. Let's see. Well, a good 3 months, 6 months. Because we don't know when I'm closed. Okay. Okay. All right. I'll figure something out. Okay. Right. Find a house. Okay. Gotcha. That'll work. Okay, I'll figure something out. Okay. Thank you. I will. Okay.
All right, that's 19. That's going to be 9234. You say 950.
But do I need to leave for your son? I need him to. Do I need to come?
You got to talk to him.
Okay.
You got to
I
talk
need
to
to
him.
come. Oh, you put it. Okay.
You go ahead.
I'm like that.
What kind of design you trying to hold it down? There you go. What kind of design you trying to do?
It's just gonna say Colleton. No, it's not gonna say. Is it gonna say BA Healthcare?
Leave me your number,
Okay.
and I'll have him call you.
I got
But
the number. I think in my phone when you gave it to me.
He's rehearsing right now.
Okay.
I'll make sure he calls you.
Okay.
You know, getting ready to go back to school.
And then,
So every day he's got a rehearsal with his music instructor every day as well. So
okay.
yeah, I don't even mess with him in the morning
I got
because he gets up like 6 o'clock. Start
no.
practice.
Is this? Okay, I'll come back.
I'll let him know to call you, all right?
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Take care. Thank you. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Hey, good day to you. Tanidra, thanks for jumping on. Miss Cindy Blue, great day to you. Appreciate y'all for jumping on and hanging on with me. Yeah, man, I mean, we were just talking about if y'all just jumping on, if y'all just joining. We're talking about risk versus reward. And I'm gonna wrap this thing up because I don't want to hold y'all. We got customers coming in. But what I want to remind y'all is this. This is to me as well, not just you guys, but to me as well. As business owners, we have consciously decided to accept a certain amount of risks. Don't let other businesses' policies make you lazy. Don't let that make you less responsible. If we want to have the reward of being a successful business owner, we got to be willing to take those risks. Don't try to bring other business owners' practices into different businesses. The way the blank spot does businesses ain't the way that Walmart does business. It's not the way that Miss Ben does business. It's not the way that TT does business. It's not the way that y'all do business. So however y'all practice, I got to respect that, and vice versa. So we have to accept the responsibility of being a business owner. If not, we just glorify consumers with a business. So I just wanted to share that with y'all. Like I said, it was heavy on my heart last night and on my mind this morning, and I wanted to get that out. The biggest thing is we got to stop pointing fingers. We got to stop pointing the blame, and we got to start accepting responsibility, because at the end of the day, this is something that we said that we wanted to do. And if we want to do it, we got to do it to the fullest. We got to do it with the utmost. We got to do it with the most professionalism, and we got to do it so people will want to come back. Once again, one big nugget. If you got a job, this is just, I'm saying this. If you got a job and you own a business, please take a look at your W-4. Go to the IRS.gov. If you don't understand how to fill it out, go to YouTube. If that's not going to help you, hit me up in my inbox and I'll direct you to the right place where you need to go to learn how to fill it out correctly. Because a lot of you guys are overpaying taxes on your job while you have a business. And that's money that could be used to help you to operate your business. Keep in mind, it's a responsibility level. And as a business owner, you got to keep records. So correcting that W-4, getting more money back in your check every pay period, and keeping records all go hand in hand. Because at tax time, you got to be able to prove that you got a business. Hey, this is Eric signing out from the Blank Spot. We're located at 224 O'Neill Court, Suite 26 and 27, Columbia, South Carolina, 29223. Check us out on our YouTube. Check us out on our Facebook, our Instagram, and definitely tune in here on TikTok. We'll be back on Friday at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, talking business, guys, sharing some information that's hopefully going to help everybody be a better business owner. Thank you to everybody that jumped on. Thank you, DIY. I appreciate it. If y'all got a question, I've helped and shared information with a lot of people. If you got a question, jump in my inbox. Any one of them. Jump in my inbox. We'll exchange information. If it's something that we need to get on the phone and talk about, if we need to do a virtual, we got a calendar. I give free consultations. But if you need to do something, need to hear something, need to get some information, call me, and we can talk, and I can help you out as much as I can. You guys take care, and I'll talk to y'all soon. Peace.